Hello and welcome to another 2012 7-Day Roguelike Showcase. Today we're looking at Darren Grey's Rogue Rage. Now that name might seem familiar to you because I've done, I guess, of the 2011 roguelike, 7-Day roguelikes I've done, I did review Darren Grey's Broken Bottle, which I really loved for its theming, its sobriety mechanic, just the look of the game. Super well done. So I was really looking forward to Rogue Rage, and I was kind of sad that it didn't get completely finished for the 7-Day Roguelike Challenge. But knowing what little I know about Darren Grey, he'll probably have a polished version, bug-free, ready to work just in a little while. So I'll come back to it in a bit, but let's look at what he has right now released for the 7-Day roguelike. As you can see, like Broken Bottle, it is on the T engine, which I love. It looks nice, the movement is good, the dungeon types are dynamic. You can really do a lot with this. I believe the T engine was originally created for the roguelike Tales of Maj Eyal, and now it's available for programmers to take advantage of, code their own roguelikes on there. So it's nice to see that. I guess a little bit about Darren Grey. I said he programmed Broken Bottle. Excellent, go check it out. Also programmed some awesome roguelikes like Toby the Trapper, which is a cool sort of tactical movement roguelike where you set down traps, you get monsters to walk on them. Really cool. Let's take a look at what this thing looks like. So yeah, cool dynamic lighting, kind of got an awesome hex movement for this. I believe he said that the Caves of Dusk, let's try that. That the enemies were a little buggy. So as you can see, I guess the what should I say, gimmick he was working on here was there is a rage mechanic that as you kill enemies, your rage should build up, and I think after you get so far, it activates sort of a berserk. Oh, I don't see my rage going up. Darn. My other playthrough it was, so maybe it's just the location. Let's try this one. Night King's Halls. I also really like... Ooh, there, kill. I also really like roguelikes that have text that pops up in the game. I think a couple of them do that, and it makes it more streamlined, I think, because you can just sort of focus on what's happening right here on the terminal. You don't have to look up, see any messages, and it just kind of builds itself right into the game. Pretty awesome. But yeah, I think I'll be coming back to this guy in a little time to see what's happened. The rage mechanics sounded pretty cool to me, and definitely check Darren Grey out and look at some of his older stuff. One thing I forgot to mention, and I just kind of want to tack it on here at the end, Darren Grey is a main contributor to the podcast Roguelike Radio, which is really awesome to listen to. I've subscribed, I've listened to a bunch of episodes. You should check out a couple of the ones about, I think they had one of roguelikes, or 7-Day RLs of yesteryear, where they go over all the really cool 7-Day roguelikes that were memorable for them. Some good ones to check out there. They also have advice on programming 7-Day roguelikes, which I guess Darren commented he did not follow his own advice for this game, but check that out. They also have interviews with a bunch of really cool developers. I just finished listening to an old one where they were talking with the developer of 100 Rogues, which is a iPhone, iPod Touch sort of roguelike. But I'm dropping a link to Roguelike Radio as well, so give that a listen.